Hi, PerspectaWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Wednesday, December 19th. Yet another strong storm system is unfolding across the deep south. It looks like it'll be another significant rain producer for much of the eastern third of the nation. We've, of course, had very wet conditions over the last several months, and indeed, the year as a whole has already broken records in D.C., Baltimore, second place right now in Philadelphia. This particular latest in a series of soaking rain events could very likely end up producing 1.5 to 2.5 inches in D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, perhaps even some localized 3+ inch amounts over the next few days. The focus for this rain event in the I-95 corridor region will be from late Thursday through the day on Friday. There can even be some thunderstorms mixed in. Later today, there could be some strong to severe thunderstorm activity down across the northern Gulf region, and then tomorrow, thunderstorms along the eastern seaboard, and very likely that there would be some strong to severe thunderstorms across Florida. Could be a squall line that forms late tonight and just travels west to east across the state of Florida on Thursday. Here's the latest water vapor imagery loop from the College of DuPage weather website. A couple of features I want to point out here that really will play a role in this next in a series of significant rain events. First of all, lots of moisture flowing northward right out of the Gulf of Mexico into the southeastern U.S. towards the mid-Atlantic region. That influx of moisture will play a major role in not only the severe weather threat later today and tomorrow, but the massive amount of rainfall expected along the eastern seaboard over the next few days. Factor number two, water vapor loop showing a spin in the atmosphere right here, and that is associated with a deep upper level low. That, combined with this moisture influx ahead of it, will again produce some severe weather and a significant rainfall for the much of the eastern third of the nation. Well, speaking of the potential for some severe weather, this is the forecast map for today from the Storm Prediction Center based out in Norman, Oklahoma. And again, with that deep upper level low situated right here and a very large scale influx of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, we have the chance for some strong to severe thunderstorms, mainly confined to the northern Gulf region. On Thursday, that severe weather threat will shift to the eastern seaboard in this region right here, and especially over the state of Florida, where again a squall line can form late tonight and travel from west to east across the state on Thursday. Meanwhile, this upcoming significant rain event could feature some thunderstorm activity even in the I-95 corridor region right here of D.C., Philadelphia, New York City. Friday will actually turn out to be a spring-like day in D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, with high temperatures at 60+ degrees, occasional showers, maybe some thunderstorms as well. And again, this whole event could produce another 1.5 to 2.5 inches in the I-95 corridor, perhaps some localized amounts of 3 or 4 inches. Well, let's take a look at some forecast maps. This is from the European model run of last night, the 0Z operational European model. We're looking at 500 millibar height anomaly forecast maps at 24-hour increments. These maps from tropicaltidbits.com. Here we go. At deep upper level low over Texas, western part of the Gulf of Mexico, really intensifies over the next 24 hours. Again, results in some severe weather, results in a significant rainfall for much of the eastern third of the nation. That'll ride right up along the eastern seaboard later this week. And here we go by Friday evening, sitting right there near the east coast. And again, significant rain for D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, mostly focused on late Thursday night, and Friday. Here we go by Saturday. They kind of dampens off the eastern seaboard. Following that departure of the storm, Saturday looks like colder, drier air will pour into the mid-Atlantic region on strong northwest winds. Pretty much a mostly sunny day, sunny and cold on Sunday as well. Let's now jump ahead to the latter part of the weekend and the early part of next week. Monday, of course, is Christmas Eve, December 24th, and Tuesday's Christmas Day. European model has been pretty steadfast here with a couple of waves to watch for the early and middle part of next week. Nothing big, but there's a little bit of hope for some snow both on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. We'll see that in a moment here. Here's a little bit of a wave right in this region right here come Monday, Sunday evening into the early part of Monday. That again is something, not a big one, but it could produce some snow showers in the Mid-Atlantic region on Monday night time frame. That's Christmas Eve. Let's now move forward here another 24 hours, and here we go. Another wave right out here. This is now Monday night going into Tuesday morning. Christmas Day is, of course, Tuesday. Another wave here that, again, we can watch early in the middle part of next week. That could produce some snow showers, maybe some snow later Tuesday night going into Wednesday time frame. And here it is sitting right on top of the Mid-Atlantic region on the night of Christmas, December 25th, of course, Tuesday night time frame. Well, let's now move forward with the surface forecast maps from last night's Zero-Z GFS model run. A dry, sunny day in the Mid-Atlantic region, high pressure here, moisture already gathering down across the deep south. Let's move forward here. These maps again from tropicaltidbits.com. And here we go by late tonight, early tomorrow. Excuse me. Notice strong thunderstorm likelihood here in the eastern Gulf of Mexico. A squall line could form just west of Tampa, for example, and then travel across the state on Thursday. Here we go. Very strong line here right in the heart of Florida on Thursday. Moisture starting to stream northward along the Atlantic seaboard here. And by early tomorrow night, should be raining in D.C., probably in Philadelphia, about to arrive perhaps in New York City. Strong low pressure along the southeastern U.S. with that squall line potentially here with some severe thunderstorm activity across the central part of Florida. And here we go, some heavy rain likely in the I-95 corridor region on Thursday night. And then by the time we get into Friday here, temperatures will actually rise up into the 60s in much of the I-95 corridor region on Friday. Temperatures will actually start to rise overnight Thursday, probably starting off in the 40s early Thursday night and then rising into the 50s by early Friday morning. A touch of spring on Friday on the east side, the warm side of this particular strong storm system. Again, high temperatures, 60-plus degrees, maybe some thunderstorm activity as well. Certainly the rain will not be over on Friday. Can be occasional showers, heavy at times. Let's now move forward. Here we go into Friday night, Saturday morning. Precipitation finally ends along the I-95 corridor. Winds increase in intensity out of the northwest. We've kind of been through this drill with many of the recent storms. Strong winds, colder, drier air moves in on Saturday, and then the winds finally diminish probably Saturday night. And Sunday, to close out the weekend, looks relatively cold and dry with mostly sunny skies. And then next week we'll watch not one but two generally weak type systems, but something to monitor for the Monday, Tuesday, perhaps into Wednesday time frame of next week. So yet another significant rain event coming to the eastern third of the nation, focused in the D.C., Philadelphia, New York City region. Late Thursday night, and Friday could produce some thunderstorms in the Mid-Atlantic region. Some strong to severe thunderstorms down across the southeast U.S. Watch out in Florida during the day on Thursday. That's it for now. For PerspectaWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.